what you can expect from this movie is there's something that Matt Reeves, who created Felicity, who I worked with all those years ago, has in his temperament and in his art that is, no matter if it's a summer movie, giant extravaganza, epic movie, I hear my name, or if it's, you know, this small little intimate story about a girl going to university. I think what Matt tells, if I have a through line, is that he tries to tell these very intimate people stories about people trying to be brave. And I think that is in this movie too. And even though it's so big and 3D and all of those good things, it still has the intimacy that Matt does really well.
Matt Reeves suggests you the role?
Yes, yeah. I don't think I would ever be in a big summer movie like this if it weren't for Matt. I mean, I'm not that girl. Matt, the kind of actors Matt keeps in his little collection, me and Cody Smith McPhee, and you know, he likes sort of sensitive, soulful. Clearly, I don't have big enough boobs for those kind of movies, but I'm in this one. Woohoo! It's not like a super funny movie, but I would say, well, I would say the most bizarre part was shooting that scene. I have a scene where I hold this tiny little baby ape, and or the baby ape crawls on me, and there was absolutely no ape whatsoever. So we were just imagining it, which seems sort of silly at the time. But then in the movie, it's one of my favorite scenes because it's so full of levity and hope, and it's a break from all of the tension and unrest. So maybe that's him. In Matt's storytelling, what he's done so well in a big summer movie like this is, the thing that most surprised me in watching it was that it's really this story about these two communities who are just trying to save and protect what they love, their family, their land. And I think that's a very worldwide common story, and I think there were no enemies in the way he told the story. I understood everyone has a history, and they're just responding off of that history and protecting what's theirs.
Also, this movie is about science fiction.
Yes.
It also deal with different current issues. Which one of them is the most interesting for you?
Really, it's what we were just talking about. I love this idea that that there are no true bad guys in life. Everyone has a story and many events that led them to that place in their life. And even in this movie, some of the seemingly scary characters, like Koba, for instance, who's very fierce and ferocious, you know, you understand that he came from, he had a really hard life and has a complete mistrust of the other community that he's fighting. So I think that was a very good portrayal of that.